What up, y'all? It's Jamie. I'm feeling good today, y'all. When I wake up and I gotta go to work and I get to do what I love to do, which today it was host the Pop Fusion TV Top 10 music video countdown. I just feel good. Then I had a good conversation, got to chop it up with some people, I have some good ideas flowing, the energy is right. Like, I just like when life is in flow. You know what I mean? Now, one thing that I'm practicing, and y'all know I'm about to do the cards. One thing that I'm practicing right now, which I kind of just got like a little aha moment about, is not being so distracted. Phil Svitek, I'm actually going to interview with him tomorrow. He's an amazing content producer, thought leader. I mean, he's got all kinds of things going on. He's just a great, talented guy that wants to interview me on top of that. I'm so honored. But he posted something about it takes 20 minutes for our brain to really get fully immersed in what we are doing. Not exactly what it said, but what I got from it was, I've been working a full-time job, y'all, and I'm a creative. Sometimes I have to take a pause and do that because in order to keep the bills paid and the lights on and the hair nice and the outfits popping and the Uber money flowing and the food tasting good, the bags I needed for the shit, all the things, the nails done, the lashes, all the things, I gotta work. So every now and then I have to step back into corporate, and sometimes when it gets slow there, I try to shift gears and be like, well, what can I do for my brunch? I have a monthly brunch party. What can I do to figure out how to do this? What am I hosting? What podcast do I need to listen to? What notes can I make? I try to find pockets of time. And I was talking to my homegirl, Keandra, and I was like, girl, I'm struggling. Like, my creativity, like, I feel like I'm going round and round in circles over the same ideas and something is just sticky. Like, I need it to flow, and I'm like, ugh. And so when I read that, I was like, oh my God, I'm hella multitasking. I'm not even giving my being a chance to get into what I'm trying to get into so I can actually continue to create and flow. I mean, y'all, I am studying Spanish on my lunch breaks. When I tell you I'm trying to find pockets of time, I work out after work. And then I only have Thursdays. And when I do that, I try to meet with friends. Like, it is just, my schedule is wild. Then on my 2 days off, I'm hosting as much as possible because that's what I'm passionate about. It's just, I'm a little all over the place. However, I know what I want. I know where I'm headed. I hope that helped you. I was just sharing it with you. Give yourself a routine and a quality amount of time to get immersed in moving forward on an idea or something creative, or to actually get something done. I'm planning my next brunch, LA, Chop It Up Sundays. The last one was October. I skipped November, December, and January. So even for me to just plan that, I need to, right after this card read, right after I put us in a space of what we need to hear today, I'm going to put my phone down and away from my hands so that I can get immersed in making this event happen and whatever else I want to do. We getting into this now because it's just time to get it together. We talked a lot about transformation and a bunch of other things. I've talked about the butterfly and how after the caterpillar turns into a butterfly, it don't just fly out the cocoon. There's a period of time where their wings need to dry. I feel like that's what's happening. We're not our old selves, but we're trying to, this new self, we're like, oh, hold up, this is a wing. Oh, a little sticky, hold up. Trying to figure out how to fly. Got to let my wings dry a little bit. Oh, how are these wings working? Let me get them, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, after the wings dry, I feel like if we were caterpillar stage, we're used to being on the ground. We know about dirt. We know about the ants we're going to run into. We know about the enemies and things to watch out for on that level and all this and that. But not only do we need to wait for our wings to dry, but when we start flying, now we got to think about birds, what plants are the best for us. Ooh, that's a pretty flower. Let me go there. The air is this, it's raining, the wind. We're going to have a whole new territory to navigate. So take your time. Ooh, this just popped out. So we're gonna do this card. All right, y'all. What needs to be seen? Do we want to do what needs to be seen? Yeah, I just really like that. What needs to be seen? When I have a little bit more time, we'll do a right. Give me a minute here. We got to do it now. So we're going to do the divine timing spread. I can't do all that talking about time and then not do a divine timing spread. So the East card popped out. That was the first one. So I'm putting that in card 1, which is the past. I can't scoot back too far because y'all know I don't wear pants when we do this. I don't know what it is. Present. So we have past, present, future, blind spot. So in the past, we have the consciousness card. So this is, the blind spot card reveals how you can bring increased awareness to your inquiry and actions. So if you have a question when it comes to divine timing, I want you to think of that right now. Whether it's regarding career, your love life, are you where you're supposed to be, where you're headed, just anything in relation to, this is going to help you understand your divine timing. So what question do you have on your heart? I know what mine is. I just had a great conversation with my Uber driver. We can talk about that in another video. Okay. Woohoo! So for the East spot, and I always share, this is my Mystics Oracle deck by Lindsay Para and Sarah Love McCoy. Shout out to these beauties. Boom. These cards are beautifully written. You will enjoy. So number 14, consciousness. This is in the past spot. The signposts. I want you to show you how I'm reading it so you know why I'm saying it. Signposts, then guidance, then the card. Mirrors, reflections, mantras, chanting, art, murals, poetry. The guidance. The collective is beginning to awaken from the dream. Open your eyes and turn your face to the horizon to soak up the warmth of the rising sun. See the truth of your existence. Your consciousness presents itself separate from the body, mind, and spirit, and connects you to your higher self. Your highest awakened consciousness is forming the new collective before you. It's a web or a matrix of awakened conscious souls working together in alignment with the highest good for all. You are being called to connect more deeply with your own consciousness, where you can shift your glance from the little details and pull back to see the bigger picture. With this being in the past space, is that not what we just did and experienced by leaving 2019 and coming into 2020? Have such an opportunity to not just see, oh, another year. We're looking at decades now. We're pulling back. New decade. Where can you shift your glance from the little details and pull back to see the bigger picture? Where can you separate yourself from everyday happenings to reconnect with your higher self and the broader journey before you? You are being asked to call upon those owl eyes and deer ears to see and hear things in new ways. Your consciousness will lead you to new choices, new actions, new feelings, and new desires. When held in the highest, the reunion will feel like a homecoming. Emerge, integrated, and renewed. That was just so powerful. That's a lot to unpack right there, because I do feel like this is a state that we pretty much just got out of and are still kind of in. With the new year happening, we are being transformed right now. So really looking and hearing in the newness of where we are headed is important right now. And this is not a time where we can look around to find out what's going on. It's time for us all to look within. Because within, if we're all looking within, that is what connects us all to the same consciousness and helps us move forward, if that makes sense. To connect deeply with what you want, that's the only way we can go into this new decade and really pull from 2020, this clarity is new, all of this. The only way we're going to be able to pull from that is if, oh yeah, that's my wig back there. The only way we are going to be able to connect to that is if we pull from our deepest consciousness. And this says emerge integrated and renewed. No longer are we in a space of this separation from ourselves. Look at everything that's going on, guys. We got new language. We have new ways of being. We're seeing new things in the media. We're having new conversations. This is an opportunity to really take in what that means for us. And what does that mean for us? Are we so distracted? Is it so noisy? We don't know what that means for us in our own deepest consciousness. I think it's time to, as a collective, look within, because that's what connects us together. I hope that's making sense. Let's move on to the card below, which is the present. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Consciousness. Pretty. This is the present. Resonance. Ooh, I love those colors. So, resonance, flow, ease, grace, return on energy, synchronicity, opportunities, guidance. The return on energy you seek, oh my God. The return on energy you seek, ease, grace, and flow are held the mystery of your resonance. Everyone knows the feeling of futility or discord, when everything feels hard, when nothing seems to work. Resonance is the antidote to this modern dilemma and more. Resonance offers explanation in the times when you feel completely aligned, met, and received in your gifts, when you feel honored for who you are. When you are in resonance, things seem to work. Doors open and opportunities present themselves. When your resonance is aligned to what you desire, you feel unstoppable, and the fruits of your labors begin to truly flow your way. The time is upon you to fully claim your birthright of ease, grace, and flow. Resonance is upon you. Are you being your full authentic self? Are you showing up in that authenticity? Are you aligned to your desires and the things that hold value and meaning for you? Giving yourself the gift of this inquiry will accelerate the magic of resonance. A time of flow and magic awaits. This is in the present card right now, you guys. And I have to tell you, this card resonates with me so much. I don't want this to get too lengthy, but long story short, I had a really tough time, maybe the day before yesterday, and I happened to have to go to church for a certain reason. I was serving, and I didn't want to go. I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling sad and out of order and unseen and just kind of pissed about not getting back what I put out and just feeling like, dang, man, when is this cycle going to end? And I was upset, okay? And never have I really been called out in a church. I go to church, Bible study, all this type of stuff, and there's never been that moment where the pastor's like, I'm feeling this. It's you, girl. But that happened to me 2 days ago. And the pastor was talking about how God was going to heal. He's healing my heart, and he's going to do great things in my life. And I like that he acknowledged the fact that I feel like I'm putting out, but I'm not getting back. And I think it's okay to acknowledge that and say that. And this guidance started by saying, this is the return on the energy you seek. Ease, grace, and flow, I definitely feel is a birthright. It's something that I go in and out of alignment with. However, sometimes we have to go to like I just told you, I work a full-time job. That's not my judge. That's not who I am. And I'm having all these conversations now about the gifts I bring and who I am and what we want to do and all of this stuff. I got to get silent and figure all of that stuff out. But being your full and authentic self, I feel like I'm being opposite every day. I'm doing what I have to do, but showing up as this worker that I'm being is just not authentic. Because even in there, I don't even have a voice. I can't, my voice is not honored and acknowledged in a way that is authentic to me or even makes any sense because it's corporate. They don't give a damn. There's no room for individuality there. But anyway, I want you guys to answer these questions yourself. Are you being your full authentic self? Are you holding back? Because even for me to do this video and just be a little loose and be like, you know what? And I'm mad and I didn't want to go to church. And then I never probably would have done this before. I kind of felt like I had to just, I'm one way with my friends and then I can come on YouTube and give you a word and blah, blah, blah. But this is me. So are you being you? Are you being your full authentic self? Are you showing up in that authenticity? And are you aligned to your desires and the things that hold value and meaning for you? For me, I'm working on it. So that's all I got to say about that. And you know what? I'm going to get it because this is the present card. We're going to resonate. Future. The journey. Which is what it's all about. Let's see what this got to say. The signposts. Intention, awareness, resiliency, and nautilus. The guidance. Magic. Here's that word again. We just had the magic with the resonance. This was calling the magic forth. This is about the magic. Magic lies in your ability to claim your truth. Who are you? Are you being that? Time to claim it. Magic lies in your ability to claim your truth. Know when to pause and believe in the power of your vision and the unfolding. Some would say love is, and you know what? Know when to pause and believe in the power of your vision and the unfolding. If you're not being authentic, are you going to be able to see your vision in order to understand and enjoy the magic of the unfolding? So this is why I like this came in the present. This is the future. We're making our way to, we're getting aware with the consciousness. We're getting authentic and finding that flow, and then we're unfolding the magic and seeing it for what it is. So this is perfect. Past, present, future. You feel me? Some would say love is the greatest gift of human life. Artists and poets from the beginning of time have spoken of love. Their creation tells the story of the journey. To live is to journey. To love is to journey. Along the way, there are trials and tribulations, ups and downs, advances and deficits. There are allies and inhibitors that illuminate your strengths, your deficiencies, and the landscape around you. The journey is both the script and the production. The journey is your ability to be journeyed while keeping your eyes open to gravitas and grace, dancing in tandem by your side. That sounds like the ease, grace, and flow we just talked about. Like, yes, there's ups and downs, but what I'm seeing when it comes to the journey, how do I explain? It's like I can see it. You know, Kanye West has the ability to paint music, and I feel like I just want to paint a picture right now. I think you guys got it for the most part. I might have to marinate on this one a little bit before I just spit it out and confuse you, but I think thus far you're seeing where we're headed. Now, going from here to there, from consciousness to resonance to journey, we come to the blind spot. This might be what we're not seeing. I haven't even read this card yet, and this is a fire card, and I have an idea of what it's about to tell me. I don't even know if I've ever pulled the fire card, and I've had this deck quite some time. Signposts. Candle, fire circle, flame, matches, sun. Guidance. Embrace the transformational power of fire. This is the part we don't want to do. Who want to be on fire? Embrace the transformational power of fire. Go through the fire. Diamonds go through the fire, the pressure. They get so heated, the diamonds are created. The cold of the diamond. It's not an easy process. So stop running from the work. In its most benign form, fire can illuminate the dark and fend off even the deepest chill. In its unbridled force, fire has the power to level everything in its path, to make mountains burn, homes turn to ash, and rivers boil. When fire shows itself, it's vital to pause and take notes of all the signs and messages around you that might be trying to get your attention. through the fire can be sparked in just a flash. Oh, I'm sorry. Though the fire can be sparked in just a flash, it most commonly arrives through a gradual increase or building of inflammation or suppression. Where can you allow for release and create space for transformation? If fire is upon you, trust in the transformation afoot. If fire is needed, invite it forward in a good way. Warm your feet by the fire and have water nearby. Diligence, awareness, and intention are key. Unleash. It doesn't take much. It can just be a moment, but there's a transformational power in fire. And to me, I'm looking at this as the stuff we don't want to do. Sometimes it arrives through a gradual increase, building, inflammation, or suppression. Sometimes you're just sick of it and fire. Now you're burning things down. Fine. Because sometimes it comes in a flash. Sometimes it's gradual. Sometimes it comes from suppression. But it's going to burn. So you choose. Take the time on your journey, connected to consciousness as you resonate, to see what areas of your life need that fire. Where can you allow for release and create space for transformation? So I asked you guys a lot of questions in this. Invite the fire forward in a good way. There's a lot of things that we need to think about today. I hope you have the opportunity to just meditate on your authenticity, where you want to be, believe in the ease, flow, and direction of your life, enjoy the journey, and yeah, do the dang thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I need time with this, so I'm sure you do as well. I'm going to be coming with more videos. So I've been doing these videos, for those of you who are still watching, I might be talking to myself at this point, but I'm doing these videos because I'm going to be a YouTuber. I need location freedom. I want to share things with you guys on a vast level, I guess. And my specialty is in the realm of interviews. So I have some interview series coming up that you guys are going to benefit from. Thanks for joining me while I carpool. This is helping me get in the flow of YouTubing, and just being me and sharing, and inviting you guys into things that I like to do. So this means a lot to me, even if no one watches for now, because soon it's going to be a very valuable resource for powerful information. So I'm gonna set it afire, get in alignment, ease, grace, flow. I deserve it. You deserve it. We're doing this. And yeah, happy Sunday. Enjoy your day, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah!